Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We are playing a Felid Fire Elementalist of Fedhas, and we got. Are we on the downstairs yet? We are. Okay. So we're on the downstairs, headed to Spider 4, and I think we'll just go there now. But I did want to point out something I was thinking about here, which is that Jiva is sort of a common switch for a Fedhas character because Fedhas's main wrath issue is the Aklub plants, and Jiva gives you corrosion resistance, so like the wrath is not as big a deal. And Fedhas does more for you in the early game than the late game, whereas Jiva is the opposite. And I was thinking, like, the main downside of Jiva is that like all the items on the ground you don't get. And so while we do still want consumables, we don't really need like armor or weapons on this character. So it seems like we would feel less of the downside of Jiva than most characters would. But we also don't feel a lot of upside to it. One of the big advantages of, well, I don't know. Big advantages of Jiva include, like, you get some good mutations, but most of those mutations are like melee focused, and I don't really feel like we have enough experience to start investing a lot in unarmed combat. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe we do, but right now we're using spells for just about everything. So those aren't so important. And we get Slimify, which is really good for neutralizing a single threat. Being able to swing your weapon quickly helps with that, but not by enough that it's like bad. Ugh. All right. Well, we're not messing with him. See ya. All right. Let's try this staircase. We may have to, in fact, not do Spider 4 after all. Also, this is a really open area for Spider. Yikes. So I don't know. I was thinking about going and switching to Jiva. And if we're going to do that, we could use our Fedhas piety a little bit more freely. Paralysis, okay. Make more mushrooms and so on, because we don't really plan to ever get to the maximum levels of piety. But I don't know. What else was I wearing? It was magical power. Yeah, this is a very spooky floor. It's way too open for me. Alright, that looks like actually the entrance to the vault. There are not usually a lot of doors in Spider, so when you see one, odds are good. I don't want to fireball that. I want to get to the stairs. Just take it up one spider at a time. Kill them quietly upstairs. Not loudly downstairs. Yeah, I'll just blink around a lot and he'll die eventually. What is all this junk I'm carrying? Let's stop carrying this and this. Yeah, we have like flame tongue already. So, I mean, wands of flame are not totally useless. In that they are a way to generate like clouds of steam or whatever without spending any MP, but they also do substantially less damage than a flame tongue used by a proper mage like us. So I don't really need to carry around, like, it's fine to carry around one of them, but I don't need 4. Arguably, like, I don't even need 1, but we have a lot of inventory space since we don't have to carry around equipment. So I don't mind keeping it around for a while. So Bolt of Fire is, like, pretty good for taking out one enemy. I was hoping to pick up that food just without having to endanger myself, but here. I can make explosive spores now. Alright, that could be fun. right? Yeah, reproduction is a good one. Is that another orb spider? Yeah. Can I get a fireball in there? I can't. Now I can. Alright, how many hisses did we hear? I didn't hear any hisses besides these two guys, so possibly nobody heard me, but I think in all likelihood they did. So we're gonna vacate the area. I'm recording, right? Yeah. Yep. Just one of those things. You gotta every so often stop and say, wait a minute, am I an idiot? Did I forget to push the button when I gave my intro? Wow, that's a good shot. Oh, here comes Asterion. I don't like that so much. We can actually still get a pretty good fireball, right? Not so great. Oh, bolt of fire will do. And up we go, and no thank you to Asterion. Where is the third staircase down, please? Way over there. Well, sure, why not? Oh, that's why. All right. I forgot that Auto Explorer, that since have to go through Spider too? Really? That's weird. How did I get here last time? I guess I did take these stairs, didn't I? Sure. That's much faster than walking. Okay, cool. Alright, well, Asterion is awake from all the fireballs, so we can't really avoid him. I already forgot what I was talking about. Ugh, the poison. Oh, I forgot. We could have made that into spores. Don't know if it would have been a good idea, but, you know, could have done it. Carpeting a floor with spores certainly can be fun and semi-productive. I'm not sure that this is the place to do it, though. There's doesn't seem to be a ton of enemies in this area aside from Asterion. Speaking of whom? Oh yeah, get webbed. Stupid Blizzard Demon. That was a big help, actually. We were able to outrun Asterion, and the Blizzard Demon had his own trouble. On the downside, there's no staircase that is not a mess right now. Well, actually, this one could be okay. Let's give it a try. Nope, he's right here. Can I do anything about this guy, or is it just like walk away? Because I don't think we can possibly fight him. If we could confuse him, maybe, but I think he could kill. Okay, so he does still have major destruction. They gave him Greater Servant to Mokleb and took away Spectral Weapon. That's right. Cool. Whoa! Hey, look! Guys, let's file a bug report, shall we? Okay. I'll just put that on my to-do list. Okay, great. Cool, so we gave that spell to Asterion, but nobody remembered to give it a description. That's cute. So what if I were to take this staircase? Oh, wait, no, don't go through Spider 4, you fool! I could mark that off limits. No, oh my god. I don't understand how to use auto travel at all, evidently. Let's just, actually, what's up here? Did I miss, like, the whole area? There's more up here, guys. Oh, I don't want to be in this. Oh, come on, blink right on top of him. How realistic is that? Oh, maybe I should have made those into mushrooms, actually. Alright, we finally found the dead end. But what I wanted to do was go to this. Wait, I'm already on the staircase. let's get a mushroom. And it's still yellow thread-wise, or would be if we were afraid of it. So I want to get to this staircase, please. And I forget exactly, are we headed here? I think so. Just gotta wait for the mushroom to catch up. There we go. Anyway, so like, Asterion is an example of a monster where Jiva would be great. We would just Slimify, march up to him, and turn him into a slime, and that would be that. With Fed Husk, we don't have that option, obviously. And I did check the altar is on layer 6, not inside of slime, so we can convert anytime we want. Of course, all of our invocation skill would be wasted, but I think that is a fine investment for surviving the early game. Yeah, and then in here is the rune area. What if... Could we park Asterion upstairs somehow? I don't think so. Not very effectively. And we don't have any, like, cool instant kill abilities, I don't think. Silence would, well, I mean, it would silence him, and he couldn't use any of his god abilities, but we couldn't cast any spells, so that's not super promising. PC's invisible, right? I don't think... I guess even if he does, that's not a good idea. So we're done with Spider 3, we're done with Shoals 3, and we don't have a rune. And I don't feel comfortable trying to get one, honestly. But we do have to get one. That's another thing that going Jiva would help with is... You can rocket up to 6 stars of Jiva Piety very quickly, even without killing a bunch of monsters, just by going on a tour of the dungeon and slurping up all the items on the ground. So that's a thing we could do. And then we could take the Slimy Rune and all the loot there. That's kind of cool. It would solve Asterion. We could get a little... We could try Vaults if we wanted. Also, without even switching, we could go Elf, perhaps, but that doesn't seem like such a great idea. The elves there can pour out a ton of damage in a hurry, and we don't have an HP buffer to play with, or enough damage output that I'm super stoked about fighting a large number of elves. We're still training spellcasting, and I think that's fine. More MP is better, because right now it costs us a couple bolts of fire to kill like anything, and that's not great, right? I mean, we can only cast so many before we run out of MP. So, meh. I'm kind of inclined to switch to Jiva. The reason I'm not just doing it now is because I don't really know. It might be suicide. And, I mean, sure, we can die once as a cat, but I think if it's suicide once, it'll be suicide 3 times. So, I don't know. The other thing that concerns me is just that, like, yeah, we have a ton of haste, but we only have 1 scroll of blinking, and we'll probably never get any more if we go Jiva. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe. I just don't really feel like we have enough damage output to take on either of the rune area. You know what? Let's go check out Shoals again. And we'll just see like how Shoals 4 is looking. We did pretty well early on in shoals, and we've gotten a bit stronger since then. So maybe the rune chamber is, or not the rune chamber, but the rune floor really is not going to be such a big issue. Let's see, this is the floor with Polyphemus, so we want to be a little quiet. But like, all this water around is like great for us, more or less. Not great, but being able to steam things is like convenient. Controls line of sight, controls monsters' damage output because they can't see you. Sorry. I meant like it damages monsters and it makes it hard for them to see you and chase you down. It sort of takes away some of the bonuses that merfolk normally get in shoals in terms of like their greatly enhanced mobility. Also, there's plants. We could maybe make some aquabs. Do I see any plants around? Well, I guess this is only shoals 3, so who cares if there's plants, right? We're doing fine down here, I think. Did he zap a wand? No, I just totally imagined that. Okay. Okay, so we want to find a downstair, any downstair. This one's a little bit dubious, but I guess it's fine. See what shoals 4 is like. All right, plants. So I think that this is a great opportunity to use our fruit. I don't know exactly where I'm going to want aquabs, but probably anywhere will be okay. I can lure monsters back here. That's sort of what FeDHAS is all about. And if I pick here, I also get help with these harpies. So there you go. These guys are both on fire. So I think that I've decided I do like the idea of switching to Jiva, and it's just a question of when. Given that, I think we can use our fruit very freely. We're not going to have many more chances to use it up. And right now, it seems useful. On the other hand, the aquabs are getting chewed up a bit. Well, you know what? We made a start on the floor. And I think we can sort of retreat with a bit of comfort, knowing that it's going to be easier next time. And we can fireball a bit here. Anything to eat? Yeah. Merfolk, please leave me alone. I would like to have more MP to deal with this, honestly. I just need you to get close enough. Well, honestly, sticky flaming in Avatar is never going to work, is it? I'll try steaming her. I forget how well this works. One fireball? Sure. And we should be able to finish her off with, yep. Great. That made a lot of noise, so let's head back to the stairs we were using earlier. Rest on them, but don't go down them, because resting here is safer than upstairs where Polyphemus is. Fruit-wise, we still have like 10. Okay. So I suspect that as we speak, those aquabs are getting killed, but also getting kills. Yeah, there goes one. Yeah, there go all of our aquabs. So we used up 3 fruit, and like honestly didn't get that much for it. Actually, let's make these guys into mushrooms while we can, before we rest. Oh, don't just stand over there and throw shit at me. It's rude. Yeah, come right around this corner here. That'll be great. Don't like a manticore so much. Okay. Wait, where did the manticore go? I want to get to the stairs, but I think the manticore is standing on them right now, so that's not such a great place to go. Can I pray? Is there anything? There is. Okay. We can make some more toadstools then. And we can't use reproduction here. We lost our piety. But fine shadow dragon armor. Wow. If I were into armor, that would be something definitely worth checking out. Yeah, just come a little closer, please, so I can sticky flame you. And fire you and the other lady. Come on, we'll get them. Yeah. And we got... Okay, so good work, mushrooms. I mean, they're still helping, for sure. Maybe I shouldn't be so keen to switch to Jiva. Maybe what this all really is me realizing that I just need to use my god piety a bit more. And Jiva is just serving as a convenient reminder that you should optimize for the here and now, not the future. In reminding me to stop worrying, to not try to save up FeFE piety. I guess I tell myself anyway, whether it's true or not, that the reason I was saving it up is because the mushrooms weren't really helping that much in Spider. And maybe that's true, maybe it's not. I don't know. But they seem to at least be helping here. Ooh, yikes. A lot of monsters there. Yeah, we'll fireball that for sure. Making a lot of noise. A lot of noise. But, you know, we're making headway, clearing out large numbers of monsters with these spells. And we're near some stairs, so we can just go back up them when we're done spending all of our MP. I guess that's going to cost us the mushrooms, but that's okay. The model of like enemies or of time on floors you're not on is super weird. Like time doesn't exactly pass. When you come back down, things have changed a little bit, but not a lot, and I don't really understand how that works. But while you're on, for example, Shoals 3, Shoals 4 is not loaded at all. Nothing happens here. There may be some steps like when you re-enter a floor to simulate a little bit of what goes on while you're what would have gone on while you were gone. But I don't I don't know if that's true, and if it is true, I don't know like any details of it. So don't take that as any sort of true fact to base decisions on. Yeah, I mean, I can keep fireballing for a while if you guys want to just stand there next to my mushrooms and in this convenient little... it's not even a kill hole, it's like better, because I can hit a bunch of them and they can't hit me at all. And then we just run upstairs and rest. Come back down. Incredibly, mushrooms are all still there because of timey-wimey, you know, stuff, as they say. I'm gonna go wait upstairs. We got hit by that fawn or whatever it was, satyr. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not actually sure. Because satyr is also like the pronunciation of like a Jewish tradition of some kind, right? Or I don't know exactly the details, but it's spelled differently. but pronounced about the same way that I think satyr here is pronounced. So, I don't know, just made me think about it. What is this? A ghost? Mr. X. Yikes. This doesn't seem like a very good idea to fight. I think we're going to just, see ya. We lost most of our mushrooms there, but that's okay. There's more stairs. Oof. Boy, that hurts. Yeah, boy, we take a lot of damage there. That's another reason to go Jiva is that, well, I don't know. On a carnivorous race like a Felid, it seems pointless to talk about, but it's like impossible to be to go hungry with Jiva, really. Jiva at a fairly low piety level, you'll start to get wow! Look at these Akla plants, guys! It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. They're not Akla plants yet, but I suspect they might become in the future. Anyway, when Jiva's items eat... No. When Jiva's jellies eat items, you get fed. Which is really like... I've said about like 1,000 times over the course of this playthrough that hunger is just not relevant. And it's still true, but I still have to think about it sometimes because, like, as a human being, sometimes I'm hungry. And I project that onto my character. It's like, oh, that's so sad. Even though it's silly. Oh boy, there go all my mushrooms up here, huh? And look at all that guilt we're feeling. So we have an Aklob here, so this is a good place to lure. Ooh, I thought that plant was following me for a second. Going crazy. But it seems like right now, kind of a limiting factor in our ability to deal damage is the sort of relatively high hunger cost of the spell Bolt of Fire. That's the one. That's right. Lure him towards the Aklob plant, huh? That would be a clever thing to do, wouldn't it? The high hunger cost of casting Bolt of Fire regularly, like it's our best damage dealer, but we can't spam it. Even just like if we ignore the strategic considerations of being low on food because they're not that important. Just tactically, like if you cast it like 5 times in one combat, you get pretty hungry and can't cast anything else anymore. Yeah, this Aklob farm is amazeballs, and there's only 2 Aklobs in it, so I'm kind of inclined to put in some more. Yowl, it's Yowl. Oh, you meow. I thought we yowled. Let's put the other Aklob plant like here. Sort of try to get a crossfire going. Oh, I looked something up, or not looked something up, I asked another developer about something that I think I didn't mention between episode, or during an episode, because I like looked it up between episodes. I say looked it up, but of course, as I mentioned, I mean I just asked Wheels. Why is it, I wondered, that Aklob plants and wandering mushrooms can attack stuff when out of your line of sight, whereas most allies in the game can't do that? And forgive me if I already did explain this and just forgot about it, but the deal is that temporary allies can't do it because they're basically limited only by your MP, and so it would be super duper strong to have them be able to damage stuff without yourself being in the line of fire at all. because you could just produce them forever and use them to like sort of kite indefinitely. But permanent allies, in general, can attack stuff you can't see. And I was confused because some of the permanent allies I was thinking of can't. Notably, the Hepleoccana... ooh, I'll try it. The Hepleoccana permanent ally thing. Now that's an interesting ring. Contam is a pain, but it's a lot of int. Stir -2 is a little bit dangerous. If we get strength drained, we could be in some trouble. But, I don't know, I think it's fine. 7 more int should make our spells a little bit more useful. Yeah, I'll wear it. And if we are ever going to switch from, to Jiva, yes, that's what I meant, to Jiva, then let's just lure him back to the Yacht Club farm. Don't do anything stupid. Don't make a bunch of noise out in the open like an idiot. We'll just wait back here, and our enemies will cower before us. Yeah, they just died. This is what FeFE is about. Not fighting enemies. I'll be over here. Yeah, thanks. Good work, guys. Yeah, can I get this guy? Yes, and then back off. Let the Yacht Clubs have at it. Anyway, so we now need to worry a little bit about our strength. But the mutation is no concern if we're ever going to switch to Jiva, because we can just like tailor our own mutation set. Once you have Jiva, you can you have a lot of control over your mutations. You can get rid of bad ones, and so the Contam will not be an issue really. I'll try to get the kill here. There you go, got him. Thanks for assisting, Aquab Plants. I know you didn't really do much, but every contribution counts. You know, a powerful fire mage like me has little need of Aquab Plants. Hello? Can I get some monsters to follow me, please? Shout. There we go. Got him. Here we go. Back to the old Aquab farm. And it's like kind of surprising how effective just 3 Oclobs can be. I would have thought you would need more to like deal with all the crap in shoals. And I mean, maybe we will to actually defeat it, but to defeat everything. But this is handling like a lot of monsters, and like our Oclob plants are all still at full health. We only have like 10 invo. I mean, this costs fruit, but that's not a humongous cost, really. Oh, our repel missiles is off. Let's fix that, huh? Oh, I should be backing off here, actually. How's our Oclob doing? Almost destroyed. Can we... Ah, we killed him! Good work, guys. I'm gonna go upstairs to rest. Oclob plant is only moderately damaged. Okay. So to fight ranged monsters, we might want to conscript another plant or two. Like Ilsu probably, I guess, deserves one more Oclob. Oh, Potion of Brilliance. That's nice. That's something we could consider quaffing, like to deal with these guys. Actually, a Potion of Invisibility could be pretty good as well. But let's start with just another Oclob. Can they see invisible? Oh, they can't. Ah! Disaster. Okay, well, we can afford to spend a bit here. So let's just, let's haste up. We have like a lot of it. And I'll quaff Brilliance. We have a lot of that too. And we'll just pummel her down with a couple bolts of fire. There we go. Fireball to guarantee the hit and finish her off, and we're upstairs to rest. I maybe didn't need to spend both of those consumables, but doing so helped preserve my Oclobs. They might have taken quite a bit of damage from Ilsu while I was slowly trying to kill her. How are my Oclobs doing? Doing great. Good work, guys. Yeah, these Oclobs are amazing. I haven't really used Oclob farms very extensively in my FeTOS games. But Oclob plants are a really good monster, I guess. And it costs fruit, but that's okay. You know, in a place where you are sort of hopelessly outmatched, it's fine to spend like 4 of your fruits, as I have done here, to drastically level the playing field. Did I say drastically twice? I'm not sure. I can spawn spores. All right. I don't think that's such a great idea right now, but it could be in the future. Can we get some more? Oh, something just died. Thanks, guys. That's FeTOS for you. Just walk around, stuff is dead. So, I don't know. I'm now, like, less inclined. Don't you mesmerize me, lady. I got moves you never even imagined. Just come over here. Just come a little bit closer, and I will fireball you. I guess I could walk closer, huh? And that breaks line of sight too. I didn't even have to actually get close to her if I had thought about it. I could have just tossed a bolt of fire at her and then walked away because it would break the line of sight for mesmerization. Okay, so I'm starting to feel like fairly optimistic about the Shoals rune. I don't remember if I finished saying, but I'm feeling more inclined to stick with FeTOS just because like this is pretty friggin' nuts. And having this available in situations where we feel completely outmatched is pretty good. There's not like any fruit for sale, is there? No. So I've used up quite a few of my fruit, actually. I think that's fine. And, you know, if we do run out, hey, maybe then we can switch to Jiva. But we don't have to. I still want to keep an eye on my strength because of this new ring. Should I be wearing something other than my ring of intelligence now? Magical power. Oh yeah, sure. Let's remove that inscription, inscribe W with it instead, and put on my magical power here. Because that's, you know, another fireball and a half. Almost, well, it's more like 2 fireballs or 1.5 bolts of fire per combat. How are we doing in terms of exploration? There's a lot of the floor we haven't gotten to at all yet. But I don't know, there's no rush. It's sort of a little bit hard to get to these areas because we're relying on being able to get back to the farm. Miscast Bolt of Fire. What? I don't believe it. Alright, Windrake. I would rather, like, be in melee range with you. Cause like I feel like these guys, water nymphs, wind drakes, we can take out like one of them at a time. It's the larger groups that we need the help of our plant friends. You ever think about how like Phaedos worshippers are like Aquaman, but for plants? I don't know. I've never thought about it. Until just now, of course. But I don't know, like, Aquaman always seemed like the lamest superhero. Yeah, you can talk to fish, great. But being able to talk to plants has taught me a new appreciation for maybe how useful it could be to talk to fish. I don't know. It's like these plants hold hidden reserves of power. Oh, here's this stupid ghost. Let's see if he likes aquabs? Actually, is he resistant to acid? No. Nice. So, I don't know. Maybe he'll destroy our whole aquab farm, but I hope not. Is he lost? Did I say did he lost? I sort of meant like did he get lost versus is he lost? I wanted to say both of those things, and so I did say both of them, and then it was a poor decision. Didn't really think it through. Oh, I'm terrified. Let's run away. Yeah, thanks. I wanted to run away anyway, jerk. How you like them apples? What? Uh-oh. I predict that a ghost is killing our Oclobs. Oh. Is that ghost here dead? Yeah. We can confirm. Yeah, killed Mr. X's ghost. So, he killed 2 of our Oclobs, it looks like. Or just 1? 2. So there's 2 left, yeah. But we got the player ghost down. That's pretty sweet. I couldn't even find the guy. Oclob is heavily damaged, so let's jump in and finish things. And wait, am I only at 40? I thought I had more MP than 40. I guess not. Yeah, those guys do not like being on fire, not one bit. Where would I be if I were a rune? I don't know, anywhere. Let's look in here. I don't like Aquamancers one bit. So there's just like this water everywhere that makes everything really complicated and hard. And I mean, that's what Shoals is all about, I guess. Being open and having a lot of water. And I don't mind open so much, but water I don't like at all. And I still want to try to pull things back to an Oclob farm. We're a bit low on fruits to like start another one. But we could if we had to. Yeah, looks like the ones we've got are still working hard at clearing this place out. And we could make some spores. That's another thought. See, this is white, right? This white thing makes me think, on the other hand, it's... Oh, there goes another Oclob. Well, you know what? Now that there's only one Oclob, I don't mind, like, declaring the Oclob farm a finished experiment. Ooh, one-shot him. That's pretty good. I was going to try to make that into an explosive spore, but I didn't have the piety, so... Okay, so there's 1 Oclob left over there, and we have like 6 fruits? 6 fruits. So if we decide that this is where we are going to spend the remainder... If we decide to switch to Diva next, then... Oh. I guess I should have looked at the fact that these were badly damaged plants. I really don't like them being so close to me. I can fireball here. That's pretty good. Sticky Flame this guy. Anyway, if we're switching to Diva, then we can go through all of our fruits. And if we're not, then we should sort of hang on to some of them. Ow, 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 this Manticore, really. It's a lot of damage. And we've just made a lot of noise, and we're barbed. So enemies are coming for us, and we can't easily escape. What if I wanted to use reproduction? Where would... Spores would be there. What? Okay, so... I hit escape. Escape should be no. It shouldn't be yes. So I'm putting that in the to-do list as well. Okay. Great. So, well, the fact that these spores are all adjacent means we got to get out of here. I guess let's blink? I don't want to be next to those when they blow up. I don't want to be over here either, honestly, but it's better than being there. And that did confuse the Manticore, so, I mean, problem solved, I guess. But, now we're in the water and barbed near some bad guys, which is a problem. Oh, it confused the Aqua plant? Oh, no. The satyr must have confused it, or the fawn or something. I really don't like where I am right now, and with barbs, I can't really maneuver my way out of it. So I'm thinking about consumables here. Teleport, mainly. The thing is, I don't really want to leave my Aqua plant to be killed. And if I step southeast, how much damage am I going to take? Like 4. That's not so bad. I can set this fawn on fire. Yeah, he dies. I could finish off the Manticore, perhaps. The problem is that there's still at least one monster that I can't really cope with. The fawn over there, and probably more arriving. So I think I gotta just get out of here. Yes, teleport. A lot of the floor is safe now, I think. So, I'm just going to pass a few turns here to start working on digging out these barbs. We have a lot of evasion and repel missiles. Oh, that's another thing that's helping out in shoals. Repel missiles. Yeah. So sadly, the Aqua plant is not long for this world, I suspect. Hello? Rest? Yeah, there it goes. But, look at that. 2 more kills, probably from the spores, if I had to guess. Wow, 1 shot, alright. I'm not sure what just died there, an Oclob maybe? Because I don't think you lose Piety if, like, Ballistomacetes die. So maybe I've lost the Oclob over to the west and the one to the southeast now. I don't know. Seems like a good investment anyway. I don't know. Hey, he's still around. I could make him hyperactive if I wanted to flood the place with spores. Which sounds useful for sure. But I want to time it right. I want it to be hyperactive when there are enemies nearby, right? So that you, in addition to spreading spores, we get the advantage of them exploding. Here we go. That should do it. It shouldn't really do that exclusion twice. I don't know why it does, but I also don't know how to fix it, so that's life, I guess. Oh, come on. Would you blow up on this guy for crying out loud? Alright. Well, we'll leave that alone, and hopefully some spores will spread. Training-wise, everything looks fine, I think. Bolt of Fire is down to 2%, which is a big help, I think. We could consider... Oh, and our hunger is not such a big deal anymore. We can consider turning some of this into Aquab plants, but I don't really think we need to. Oh, he's in water. I can't Sticky Flame him very effectively in that case. So we just had to lure him out of the water a bit. I haven't heard any explosions in a while. Is the Ballista Seat not doing its thing anymore? And if so, why not? Stay away from me, Water Nymph. I'm resting. This has been a long episode, I bet, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. But we're getting close to the end. Did the hyperactive one die? I guess so. It wore itself out, I guess. I think that's how it works. Oh, hello. Well, we'll just go pick it up. No need to abort it. So, I don't know. I'm still a bit torn over this this Jiva question, because honestly, those FeFE abilities were real good, and the question really is whether they will continue to be so good, and if so, I don't want to switch to Jiva. But if they are, then like, yeah, sign me up. Wait. I think I just said I didn't negate the thing when I meant to negate it. But my point is, if the abilities are going to stop being useful, then we should switch. And if they're going to stay useful, then like FeFE is great. And I think like Octob plants, even like we could train more invocations, they would be even better. But at our current level of invocations, Octob plants are good. And explosive spores are good. I guess if we can keep our piety high enough to do the explosive spores thing, then I think I would like to stick with FeFE. One of the reasons, why would I want to jump into water? One of the reasons that I was thinking of switching is that we're running low on fruit, and the piety fueled ability didn't really seem to be doing enough. Mushrooms specifically were not being effective enough for me to really want to use my god slot up for them. But if we can use piety on spores and have that be effective, then I think that's justification enough to stick with FeFE. The other thing is that like food is a slight issue, but I don't think it really is, especially with the Ring of Intelligence. Bolt of Fire is getting a lot more castable, and we sort of have enough corpses to manage both piety and food, really. It's so funny that like if you cast a spell that damages these guys and creates steam on the same turn, they like have no idea who did it. They're like, what happened? They can't be like, there's this big ol'... I just got hit with fire, and there's this big old line of steam going that way. Maybe there's something over there I should fight. They're just like, I got no idea what is going on. Book of Frost and Book of Conjurations are still on the list, huh? That makes sense. Other Koopas is still good, but I don't know if I want to divert more experience into it. I mean, Charms is cheap for a cat. right? Yeah. And we would get cross-train, well, not cross-train, but we would get extra benefits that would help with repel missiles as well. Okay, well, incredibly, we did it. We are, well, don't speak too soon. Could get killed by this griffin on the way out. But disasters aside, we are all done with shoals. We got a rune. We didn't have to switch gods, although we still might. And I didn't push any keys. Go to where? And now we can decide where to go next. A lot more of the game has opened to us now that we have a rune and have proved that we can handle rune areas. Anyway, that all is going to be in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.